We're inside of a tent.
I think we should get closer. Like, okay, what are we going to talk about today? Big Brother!
Hey guys, welcome to our week 3 Big Brother recap. Before we get into it, just remember, if you enjoy our videos, if you like the fact that we put a tent in our bedroom to be funny, people, camp Big Brother.
I wear a camp shirt too.
You got a camp shirt on?
Give me a round of applause.
Keeping it green. Prevent wildfire. I got a Packers. I don't have a camp shirt.
Packer.
Hey, subscribe to our video, give us a like, hit the notification bell. We would love your support. So, without any further ado, let's start the intro. Boom!
But Peter, how do we get to Neverland?
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Alright, let's get to the point. We're talking about
Quick to the point, no faking. We're cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. This is our week 3 update.
I found my notes. Let's go!
Let's go!
Like, it's so annoying.
So, eviction happened last week. Who got evicted? So, Kemi. Boom! Kemi is in the Battleback Clubhouse, and she is not taking it sitting down. I love that about you, Kemi. The other two, Ovi and David, are just like, we're going to sit here and we're going to watch from a distance. Oh, we're not allowed to talk game with everyone? We respect that. We're just going to go sit in our room and watch from the TV. You guys have fun.
No, I think they're trying. I definitely think that Ovi is fumbling right, left, up, turn it around, and
well,
not
Kemi,
doing so good, Ovi.
Kemi's like, I'm talking game, and you guys are not going to stop me from talking game. I am talking game with whoever I want. And, oh, by the way, Bella, you are a B-word.
You know what? I will admit, Kemi's okay. She's not so bad. She doesn't seem so bad. And the whole situation with her and Bella that just happened on tonight's episode, I thought she handled it really, really well. Now, we do watch the live feed, so we saw the whole entire thing. I thought she did pretty well because I do feel like Bella is an antagonist.
Bella is not an antagonist. Bella is a, I can't keep my mouth shut, and oops, I talked again. Oops, I talked again. Oops, I talked again. That's Bella.
Oops, I did it again. I narked on my friends. Yes, I'm such a good person. I never did anything. She's that girl.
Yep.
She's literally that girl who does terrible things.
She's
and
blowing
then
up
she
this
acts
person's
like
game.
it never
Blowing up
happened.
this person's game. Blowing up this person's game.
Wow.
And then when she gets called out on it, she's like, I'm just going to the kitchen. I'm just standing here doing my hair. Why are you yelling at me, Kemi?
And the worst part was Kemi walked away. If you guys were paying attention, Kemi walked away, and then Bella followed her and was doing everything that she could to throw all the dirty laundry in her face so that she could come back and entice her to fight. That's an antagonist, and I don't like that at all.
And girl, what's up with the blue eyeliner? Save it for the club.
Mine's greenish.
So Kemi gets voted out. Now, did anything between that and the Power Veto competition happen that's worth talking about?
If you don't watch the live feeds and you just watch the regular TV show, I feel like you're watching a whole different show.
I noticed that Cliff got busted doing his Cliff Notes and got overheard by Christy, and he called out his Nicole-Ovi alliance.
Yes, that is the most ridiculous thing that he does that in that room. Now, I did like it at first because when I was waking up in the morning, I enjoyed listening to the play-by-play, what happened the night before. But I just knew that couldn't last too much longer before he would get caught because you can't sit in a room like that and talk. And everybody knows that if you watch Big Brother. I think part of the problem with this game and this group of people, I don't think they watch Big Brother.
And I feel like we get, like, when we're engaging with people on in the chats on different YouTube videos, I've gotten into a few arguments with people. Not that I really buy into the trolls and stuff, but some people have made some kind of negative comments toward me, and it's because I'm pointing out how horrible these people are acting in the house, and they're like, oh, well, it's just casting is doing their job, finding strong personalities and blah blah blah. And it's like, bro, I've watched 21 seasons of Big Brother. This season is different. They're all having intercourse in the showers. There's 15 showmances. they're voting out the minorities. They're saying horrible things about people behind their back. They're taking like little like I want to say innocent, but like Ovi innocent, Nicole innocent. Mm-hmm. These people who are not vicious, mean people at all, and they're in the room like talking so much smack about them. Like I'm gonna stop a mud hole in their chest. And so I read, I didn't see it myself, but I read in one of the comments that someone said the HNIC, which I had to Google what that meant, and it's like they keep making racial innuendos.
And they're not showing any of that on CBS.
All edited out.
Just so you know, Jack, Jackson, even Nick, they are not nice people.
And
they
Tommy,
are not nice.
I liked Tommy. I wanted Tommy to be good, and if you just watched this show, Tommy looks adorable and fun. He's not. He's playing right into it all.
I think one of the things that is very discouraging when you're watching it on the live feeds is you start to see what happens when Poison gets into a big group of people and they're all in the house. They all can't leave Poison. I really honestly think, I'm telling you guys, like everybody online is talking about Jack, but Jackson is just as bad, and I honestly think he's the Poison. He's absolutely disgusting in every way, shape, or form. And I feel like, I don't know why it is, I've seen it in so many different aspects of my own life where people, like, they get drawn to it. It's like a feeding frenzy of drama. They just love it and they just get all sucked in. And I think that's what's happening to Tommy. Because I bet you, I don't know, does that make people's true colors ultimately come out? Because for me, I would not want to be that type of person or go down that path for that amount of money ever.
Well, in the interviews, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Christy said she would rather be loved by America and be voted out than hated by America and win, because her integrity and who she is as a person is more important than but then she's right along with that crew. I haven't seen her do a lot of things that are really negative, but she's not standing up against it either. So, and okay, I'm playing armchair quarterback, which I said that last week too, but like, I don't know what it's like to be in the house. We're watching the live feeds, we're watching the episodes, and we're like, Ovi, Nicole, Cliff, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys got to form up and defeat this alliance. And then in tonight's episode, you see, like, they're just now starting to figure it out. They're like, wait a second, is Jack, Holly, are they working together? And it's like,
the way that they're playing the game, like, I guess the only way I can think, like, Bella is just messy. Because, for example, Nick now is the HOH, so I would hate having her as my mate in the game, my showmance. I bet you Nick would play 1,000% better game if he hadn't have gotten hooked up with Bella, because she's loose-lipped. Anyone who goes up in that HOH room, Bella's going to hear everything, and everything that goes in her ear comes right out of her mouth. He's got to keep that. Some of our cats are like trying to get in the tent. They don't know how to, and it's freaking them out. But how in the world can you have someone that's loose-lipped and a loose cannon and an antagonist who's up your butt and you're the HOH?
Yeah, which she pointed out, Nick won the HOH competition, which obviously was not best case scenario if you're rooting for the good guys. If you love Grateful, then that's good for you. Nick wasn't worst case scenario because he's not part of the 6 shooters or whatever they're called, but he's still stuck with he put up Cliff and he put up Jessica. And, shocker, go with the easy move. Honestly, Nicole is, like, the only house guest that it seems that most people like left in the house. And, even though she's not on the block, she's going to be up on the block tomorrow with the veto competition. Unless she wins.
The other night, now, if you don't watch the live feeds and if, you don't want to hear any spoilers, you should probably, cut off now. Kat won the power of veto, just so everybody knows. That's why spoilers, here you go. She won the power of veto, and they're saying that they're going to take Jessica off and put Nicole up.
I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Because she's been wearing it around her neck for 2 days. I totally forgot about that.
But that's okay. A lot of this stuff could be spoilers. The other thing that I wanted to say is they were upstairs in the HOH room, and they were all acting like a pack of crazy wild animals.
Oh, did I hear? Because you were listening to stuff today while I was out mowing. So, did I hear that podcast you're listening to? They said that they shut the door in Nicole's face so they could celebrate.
Yes. I felt like they were acting like a wild group of hyenas. They were crazy wild, and they were getting all hyped up because Nicole is trying to play the game, and then you've got Jackson trying to throw her under the bus and all these different things, and they're all, I can't believe Nicole said this, and I can't believe Nicole did that. It's out of control. It's crazy. And Annalise was like putting on this attitude like she was going to kick her butt. I mean, they're all childish. I felt like it looked like high school. It was ridiculous.
You know what's sad?
What's that?
Is when you're watching a cast on Big Brother, and I'm speaking for myself. I don't know if you agree, but I'm watching them and I'm like, once Nicole goes home, am I rooting for Kat? Like that's the next decent like person, because I find that she's actually pretty funny and like that's the best. That's my next best option in the house right now. Like, yeah. I mean, if David comes in, I like David, but I'm not considering him because he's still out. I mean, I want to like Christy, but she's still part of that group, and
yeah, I feel like Kat is lighthearted and right now, you know what I mean? She's like a breath of fresh air when you have all these crazy jerkoids running around the house. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is Nick. In regards to the Nicole situation, and these are the type of things that you're not seeing on the actual television show. I guess Nicole had confided in Nick about her anxiety and that she suffers from it, but basically he took private personal information about a vulnerable part of her personality and her life and used it against her. And I just think if you're a therapist, like, that is just a human being. Forget that he's a therapist. How would you do that to somebody? So I just think that he's a gross individual.
And I agree with the personal, your personal take. And I think temporarily we have to kind of root for Nick, only because our only hope of breaking up the Jackson, Sis, Christy, Holly group is if Nick, Bella, Sam, and then the rest of the house, whoever comes back, David, if they all make an alliance to fight back, which there's talk about this. Nick and Bella. So Nicole's playing the best game in the house, and it's unfortunate that she's stuck in a season full of like
Fruit Loops,
alpha idiots. Nicole is hands down the best player in the house, and even on her own, completely singled out from everyone else, she's still making incredibly smart moves. They're all teaming up on her. They're all trying to, Jackson did the rogue vote, and he's trying to throw her under the bus. And she's still getting support. She went to the right people, got a few people on her side. And then she went to Nick and Bella and said, hey guys, inside your alliance, you're at the bottom of that totem pole. And I've been saying that to her for like a week now. Someone needs to do that. Someone needs to disrupt that alliance. The people at the bottom of the totem pole need to know they're at the bottom of the totem pole so that they'll flip into a new alliance. And Nicole was the first person to pull that trigger. So we have to cross our fingers and hope that Nick, as much as we don't like him for what he's doing personally, he gets the kahunas to make a big move. Could he do it this week? Like, I say doubtful, but I mean, when that power veto gets played tomorrow, because they said that they're definitely bringing Jess off the block, he's already kind of thinking about it. He was talking to Sam and Bella about it, and he's like, we have to do something soon or we're gonna get picked off. So I mean, if he did a big move this week, he might win me back over.
I don't think he's ever going to win me back over. I think that he is a wannabe Jack. I don't like him. I don't like how when he won HOH, the way that he won HOH was poor sportsmanship. I really think so. And for him to use other people's weaknesses against them is dirty, and he should know better. There's no reason why he shouldn't play a game with integrity and class. I don't think his decisions are moral at all. I think they're immoral. So, Nick, I have no faith in you.
I went into this season thinking Nick would be one of my favorites. I thought Tommy would be one of my favorites, and man,
oh, jeez, Alice. Oh,
she swung back. Hold on, I gotta get this cat. Hold on.
Woo! So I just wanted to touch on a couple things that they're also not showing on national television. Jackson, basically, we're talking about Nick, but some of the things that these men are doing, like Jackson, for example, I feel like he was kind of body shaming Jessica. He was flirting with Jess to make her feel good about herself. He's gross. Holly was kissing him on the live feeds, and he was eating an apple. And while she was kissing him, he was chomping the apple in his mouth, and he was holding the apple in his hands. He's a weirdo. Okay, a total weird. I know that's not anything to do about gameplay, but this dude is weird. And talk about planting seeds. We talked about that the last episode that we had, and I think your boy there, Jackson, is planting some seeds, but I don't like it. It's nasty, it's dirty, and it's slimy. Jackson, you're gross.
I know it sucks because
Oh
he's almost like if you took out his like that part of him, he could potentially be a good player. Because I actually love the fact I actually love the fact that he cast the rogue vote. Like, that was actually a really smart play. Even though it's going against the people that I'm rooting for, I have to give props for a good play, and that was a good play. And so, I think what's going to be fun, we're going to hit a point where all of our favorite people are going to be gone because this alliance is sticking together. If that happens, unless Nick and Sam can stir things up. But it's going to get a point where I'm not really rooting for anyone in the house. I'm just enjoying, like, them turn on each other and all the fighting that's going to ensue amongst themselves.
You know what? It's gonna get good. They are disgusting human beings. The only group of people I think that are not disgusting: Cliff, not disgusting; Nicole, not disgusting; believe it or not, Kemi, not disgusting; David, not disgusting; Ovi, not disgusting.
Did you write getting lots of tea?
Tommy is getting lots of tea.
Oh my gosh.
So Tommy, like, the tea lays in his lap.
Are you using lingo that the kids are using?
Yes.
That's
So
so
Tommy
funny.
sits in the room and the tea just falls in his lap. But I don't know. Tommy's going to the dark side. I wonder if Big Brother is keeping some of this information away from the regular TV viewers because maybe they don't want like too much controversy surrounding their station.
Well, the super fans, I would say we're borderline super fans. We don't watch live feeds all day long, but we catch up. Like, we miss stuff, we go back, we catch up and watch it, and it seems like we are united. Like, fans are united. If you're watching the chat rooms inside the live feeds, if you're looking at the comments underneath YouTube videos, like, everyone hates Jack and Jackson. Everyone thinks they're being racist. Everyone thinks that their behavior is disgusting. Everyone loves Nicole. Everyone thought Tommy was going to be better than what he is, and now we're all kind of disappointed because he's being kind of a bully himself now. Like, I've every season there's always like pretty good arguments between people who, like last year, people loved Cody and Jessica, people hated Cody and Jessica. Well, maybe more people hated them, but there were still a lot of people who were rooting for them. And so this season, like, every fan is united in their hatred and frustration. Everyone's saying this is the worst cast ever. And I do think Big Brother's trying to protect themselves. So anyone who does not watch the live feeds, this is probably a pretty decent season. Like, the live feeds are giving us a lot of information that's making us hate, like,
you have no
on some of these
idea.
players.
You have no idea. But when Sean was saying earlier about them kind of going against each other, that's when the action is going to happen. Because Annalise is already starting to show doubt. She's questioning Jack's decisions big time. These girls aren't even playing a game. They're not even playing a game. They're in the show for a hookup. That's disgusting. And what I wanted to talk about is, holy moly. Like, if we were on that show together, I have nieces, I have nephews, I have a mom and a dad. I mean, I have dance students. Like, I wouldn't want, like, Nick, for example, doesn't he have clients? Doesn't he have young clients? They're probably like, oh, my therapist Nick, he's on Big Brother, let's watch. Probably their parents don't let them watch, obviously, the live feeds. But, I mean, maybe, and that might be another reason. Maybe they want to protect their cast members by not showing all that stuff and, selling their soul to the devil on CBS.
It comes down to their image. They don't care about the castmates.
Well, that's probably true, too. That's Hollywood!
Yeah, they just want to show, like, Jack, like, I agree with some of the other videos I've seen. They are giving Jack the best edit of the season, and a lot of people think it's because he looks like Aquaman, and Aquaman movie came out recently, or it's coming out this summer or something. I don't know. I don't watch Aquaman, and it's funny because they put a lot of chips on him, and everyone hates him. It's like, you chose the wrong person. I'll tell you who America probably would love if he got better edits would be David.
I know. So when the big group of hyenas were in the room acting like cray-cray people, Ovi stopped in, and I think he just wanted to, like, say hi or something. And they gave him, like, the third degree, like, get out. Like, you can't come back. We're not talking to you. We don't talk game to you. and they just talk down to them. It's the weirdest thing.
Well, in the live feeds today, Christy was blasting Kemi, like, not to her face, behind her back, of course, because she walked into the room while they were talking game, and she was saying that was disrespectful and rude, and Kemi needs to have a lesson in life, and hopefully this experience will give her some life lessons. And everyone in the chat's like, for walking into her room? Like, what is wrong with you, Christy? Like, these people are like, they think they're fighting the good fight. They think they're the good guys. That's what's really twisted about this. Like, right now, in their heads, they think they're the good guys.
And that's messed up. I just feel like when you have someone like Jack and Jackson, and they're being intimidating, they really are being bullies. And I don't like to throw that word around, just throw it around. Like, I call it like I see it. They legitimately are being bullies. And then you have these other people who, I don't know how, they literally lose sight of who they truly are, and they get sucked into that weird drama, and then they start just basically taking on some of the same traits as the person who's hurting other people. And even, like, Tommy, just sit back and watch as it all happens and don't do anything. Now, I almost think that's worse, and that's why I'm starting to lose a lot of respect for Tommy.
And, like, when you just sit back, and I just think about, you know, the past few seasons of Big Brother, and those fun personalities, you know, James, you know,
Zach.
doing all this stuff, Zach, you know, back then, Nicole, Rachel, like, I mean, Derek, I mean, you had so many amazing personalities that we got so connected to them, and, like, they're, like, Big Brother celebrities, and I feel like I think all of us are united in, like, this season needs to end so that we can prepare for next season.
Hey, Big Brother, how about you hire people who love the show Big Brother?
Yeah.
Maybe people who've actually watched Big Brother, like, legitimately have watched it instead of, like, cramming it in the night before they leave to get on, you know, their flight.
Basically, if they have an agent, they shouldn't be on the show. Like, this should be real people with different personalities from across the country who love Big Brother. You know.
Oh, it just dawned on me. I know what this is all about. Seriously. Because why are people acting so ridiculous? This absolutely, I'm looking at them going, these people are acting ridiculous and they're hurting other people. What? This money cannot be worth doing that. And also, you're on national television. Does your own integrity, does your own image out there in the world mean anything? Just your own self-image. Forget what other people think, really. Do you want to leave this world and be a jerk and make people feel bad about themselves and kick them when they're down? I don't care. It's Big Brother. See, that's the thing. If I was going to have to go down that path, I heard Nicole say something like, you know, if I'm going out, I might as well just blow up their game. And I would totally have that attitude, too, because I would not want to go down that path.
Yep.
It's just not worth it to me for that type of money. At that point, I'd be like, I'm going to mess everyone's game up. Like, I'm ready to go out. I'm just going to mess with everyone in this house.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I would do.
Yeah, you and I were talking about it recently where I said, if, you know, like, I would love to be on Big Brother, you know, and every year I say I'm going to apply, and every year I forget to apply, but I would love to be there because the truth is, I am the $500,000, you know, obviously if I ended up winning, I would be amazing, but I wouldn't even be thinking about that. I think the experience in playing the game, that's all I would care about, and I think so many of these people want to float as far as they can, you know, like, oh man, I made the top 5, and it's like, you know, you should be there to play the game, experience. Like, if I was in Camp Battleback, oh my gosh, I'd be tearing that house apart right now. And
oh my god.
And if I don't make it back in with Camp Battleback, at least I had fun with the 4 weeks I had, like, immunity, and I could just cause so much chaos. Like, right now, I'd be messing with their personal items, I'd be doing pranks, I'd be putting seeds of doubt in everyone's head, like, ugh, they're missing out on such a great opportunity.
I digressed a little bit. I think the other element is you have all these people in the house that are there for fame.
They were talking about, like, you know, who's going to try to get on Amazing Race next, and who wants to try to get on Survivor,
And Holly said that she let it slip that she tried out, or they were going to put her on Love Island. Do you see what's going on here? These people are acting crazy because they have, like, I want to be a celebrity in their head, and that's the stuff that they'll do to get what they want.
And that's why
disgusting.
That's why everyone rallies behind Nicole, because
she actually is playing Big Brother.
Yeah, you get your Ovies and your Nicoles, and they're there because they love the game. I feel like every season Big Brother gets further and further away from those people.
Yes, that's the problem. That is the missing element. That is the problem. I really wish they would fix that.
There's a reason why Big Brother season 6 was the highest rated, most loved season of all Big Brother because the whole house was those types of cast people.
And you know what's cool? I mean, where are the people like Janelle? Janelle was that gorgeous, beautiful Barbie doll girl, but I mean, that girl was so smart. I want to see a Janelle. I want to see another Janelle. You know,
Well, you don't think Holly's like Janelle?
or even Nicole. Look at Nicole. She played a nice game. None of those girls. Those girls should be ashamed
I
of
talk about the
themselves.
Wisconsin Nicole.
Yes.
Hey guys.
I love Nicole.
Hey, I'm Nicole.
She
I'm in the
won,
diary
and
room.
Did she have to play a yuck game? No. James was awesome.
Okay,
I know
guys.
he didn't win. Oh my god. Look at Jordan even. Do you know what I'm saying?
Jeff and Jordan. I miss them.
Now, that's a cute couple. These couples in here make me want to barf.
What do you think about Christy winning the Diamond Power Veto?
I think it stinks.
It stinks in suburbia.
It stinks.
It stinks.
Severely.
Severely.
Can somebody please be thrown a bone here up in this house? And I'm talking about Nicole. Let me manifest that.
So final predictions. Veto is tomorrow. We know they're going to use the veto. Fairly certainly going to put Nicole up.
Okay, here's the deal, yo. If Nicole goes home, I'm gonna be so pissed.
So is that your prediction? What's your prediction for eviction? Who's going home, Jessica or Nicole?
I've been wrong every single time. I can't say Nicole. So, Cliff's going home.
Did I say Jessica?
It's Jessica and Cliff that are.
Yeah, that was stupid. Okay,
Is Cliff going home?
I think Cliff is going home.
Do they want? No, because Catherine's gonna save. Yeah, Cliff better go home. Okay.
Yep.
Take your Cliff notes somewhere else.
I mean, I don't hate Cliff, but I like Nicole a lot more. Sorry, Cliff.
No, Cliff is there for fame too, and that's sad. And he just messed his whole game up. You know why? Because he's a ding dong.
Ding dong, baby.
Oh, and last but not least, we're gonna go on TV Code just for fun.
It's an app. You gotta download it on your phone.
Please, please, please.
The dynamic duo.
Hey, surprise us and come watch. We're gonna watch the show live. We're gonna talk about it as it's happening. TV Co. Life
TV Co.
After Neverland, but
Life.
it's spelled funny, so spell
It's
it.
Life After Neverland, but you take out the E's. Anyways, guys, have a great week. We will be watching our live feeds, and we'll be back next week. Hey, subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell.
Let us know down below what you actually think of the house guests.
Yep. Do you agree? You can disagree with us. That's cool. You can be stupid. That's fine. All right, we're going to bed now.
You can't be petty like these people.
I'm petty. I'm petty like Tom.
How who?
Tom Petty. Good night.